Okay, so me po is inside, nag-grocery lang and dito lang ako sa kotse kasi wala din naman ako may tutulong doon. And instead, today, I'm gonna be answering your questions and hopefully this will give you an idea about yung mga questions na tinatanong niyo sa akin. I'm just gonna make a disclaimer guys that I'm no close or I'm no way near to be an expert when it comes to immigration and stuff like that. What I'm gonna be sharing is based on my personal experience and knowledge. Kasi during those times na naghahanga din ako mapunta dito sa Canada, talagang nag-research ako. Ang dami kong binasa, ang dami kong tiningnan na vlogs, ang dami kong pinagtanungan, and all those accumulated knowledge guys, hopefully I would be able to share it to you. So at least it would also give you an idea kung paano gagawin yung mga bagay-bagay. So let's start. Oh, by the way nga pala guys, if you have questions, kung gusto nyo ma-reach out ako directly sa comment section ng YouTube, yan, nababasa ko lahat ng mga yan. Hindi lang ako nakakapag-reply agad kasi tinatamad ako mag-type minsan kasi sa sobrang haba ng sagot ko sa tanong nyo. Hindi ko na but what I'm doing is I'm compiling all those questions na di ko nasasagot guys, and I'm gonna be making a video of it. I think at least once a month, or if I can do it once a week, I will, para marami tayong ma-reach out, matulungan. Ito naman yung talagang purpose ko sa paggawa ko ng vlog dati. So I want to share my personal experience sa mga taong kagaya ko na naghahanga din ng makapunta dito sa Canada, makapagtrabaho. Yun, bago tayo maging emotional dito. The first question dito, I'm just gonna there's really a lot of questions dito. I'm not sure if you can see that, but lahat ng comments na to, hindi ko pa nasasagot yan. So I'm just gonna randomly pick the questions here for now. Sana may matutunan kayo. Unang question dito na nagpop-out sa akin agad is tong kay Robert Pascual. Sabi ni Robert, paano po ba mag-apply ng IT support sa Canada? So, bro, first of all, thank you so much for your comment. I appreciate it. Itong question mo kasi nasagot ko na to sa mga previous vlog ko. I would suggest you go through the previous vlogs para para makita mo yun, sagot sa question mo. But I'm gonna give you the shortest answer I could possibly give you is you should have to have an IT degree, certificates, and work experience. Yun yung pinaka-importante kasi sobrang tight ng competition dito sa Canada, bro. Hindi lang mga Pilipino naglalabanan sa posisyon sa mga IT jobs, pati iba't ibang lahi. So you have to be prepared, you have to have the certifications, Cisco, AWS, and lahat ng pwede nyong makuha certification, take advantage nyo kasi magamit nyo dito yan. And also the experience. So, next question is from Dianers VB. So sabi ni Dianers, hi, thank you for the video. I just want to ask if there's a difference on how much you will pay for the fee on West depending on your degree or title. Thank you in advance. So Debbie, there's no difference. Same lang bayad ng paghasas nila. The result may vary but yung fee is the same. Like, for example, graduate ka ng 4 years bachelor's degree sa atin. Pag evaluate niyan sa West, sometimes it's just equivalent to 2 years bachelor's degree here in Canada. Yung sa akin naman, computer engineering 5 years bachelor's degree sa Philippines, equivalent lang ng 4 years bachelor's degree dito sa Canada. And yung babayaran ko is same rin sa babayaran mo. So it doesn't matter kung ano yung equivalent ng education mo, same lang yung processing fee nila. And next question here from D3RFV or DERFV. Sabi ni DERF, good evening sir. Sir, ask lang ako if mag-apply ba for a computer network technician sa Canada requires budget ang IT course sa college. Lahi man jud ako ang course sa atong college. Pero ako business now is naa sa IT sales and services. Going 10 years na mi. Ako ta ask if kaya na ba ng mga training certifications and other supporting documents. Hoping for your response. Salamat kayo. Bro, salamat kayo sa question mo bro ha. Kanang about sa imong question bitaw kung required ba or okay na ba na nga mga experience nimo. Okay naman na siya bro pag abot nimo diri. Ipakita lang nimo sa employer nga ma-prove lang nimo nga naman ang interview, first interview, second interview, third interview like panel. Pangutanon kanila most nila mga question based kanang mga IT related questions. So kung matubag lang na nimo bro because naa na kay mga experience, dako jud kag chance makasud ka kay naa naman kay mga experiences. Derf V is asking about kung okay na ba yung experience niya or required ba talaga may degree ka or course ka sa college na IT. Kasi yung course down niya is different from sa trabaho niya ngayon, which is mostly IT sales and stuff like that. So ang sinabi ko po is wait, Mipo is here. So, yung sinabi ko po is okay naman 'yun. Yung mga experience niya more than 10 years na daw. So, ang importante lang diyan is pag nandito ka na sa Canada at nakakuha ka ng interview, is masagot mo yung mga questions. And I'm sure you can kasi marami ka na experience. So, yeah, you will have a chance to land a job here. But ang problema lang is kung paano ka pupunta dito, kung anong path yung gagawin mo. So, yun. Kasi, if you are going through express entry, required talaga ang bachelor's degree. So, bro, guys, I'm just gonna end the vlog here. Mipo is here already. Uuwi na rin kami. It's already 8 p.m. If you like more contents like this, let me know in the comment section. And also, if you have questions, leave it in the comment section. I will try my best to answer them. At isa pa guys, if nandito na kayo sa Canada, sa St. John, or kung magkita tayo saan man, let me know guys. Mahihain talaga ako sa personal. Medyo tahimik ako, hindi ako masyadong nagsasalita, or sabi nga ng iba, hindi ako masyadong approachable. But guys, just let me know. I may look like this, but yeah, just let me know. And I'll see you in my next vlogs. Goodbye, Meet. Bye.
You lifted me up.